You put this at the start of the video. Spoiler warning to any Transformers movie, any Indiana Jones movie, the Sonic movies, Better Man. I'm about to spoil the best bits of Better Man.
Yep.
This feels a bit preemptive.
My center back is just going direct.
What were you going to say? Is it what?
Is Eggnog funny?
Eggnog. No. Welcome back to 3 Cents, guys. Thanks for tuning back
3
in.
cents.
Please subscribe.
3 cents.
3 cents. 3 cents. Like defense, but
True.
3
Like
cents,
defense,
yeah.
but we're 3 little coins that you can spend.
Fellas. Yeah. What?
True. Did you guys see Sonic 3 yet?
Yeah, I saw it like opening day.
Oh, you
Awesome,
did?
dude.
Was it good?
It's like really, really good actually.
Yeah.
I've seen like clips of Eggman getting spanked.
Oh yeah, that does.
Is that a
Spoilers,
spoiler?
bro.
Is that a spoiler?
Spoilers, yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have talked about that, but yeah, he does. There's
Sorry,
way
fellas.
better Eggman clips. I've seen a lot of people posting it online, and I'm glad I saw it like in the cinema because there's so many like
Without being spoiled, yeah.
You didn't
No,
want the
like-
Eggman spoilers?
there's so many dumb bits that happen
It's so funny, yeah.
that are like when it happens in the moment, I'm like, what the hell am I watching?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
really
I haven't
funny.
seen any dumb moments. Well, have you seen it as well, John?
I've seen it, yeah.
Can I guess the plot?
Sure.
I have not seen it. I don't really remember what happens in Sonic 2.
I was gonna say, have you seen the other two?
Yeah, I've seen Sonic 1.
Okay.
They're good.
I have seen Sonic 2. I just
Yep.
don't. I think I watched it on a plane and might have slept for a little bit of it.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Memory's not reliable. I think Sonic 3, based on media I've consumed that's not the movie.
Sure.
Eggman comes back out of retirement with his dad. Is that Eggman's dad? Are you
Yeah,
gonna, wait,
going,
I'm-
keep going.
Okay,
I was
sorry.
waiting for to hear the full plot before I told you how
okay.
wrong you were.
All right, well, I'm just going to dive right in then what I think. I think Sonic and Knuckles and Tails are all pals now. And Shadow comes along and they're like, who the fuck is this fella? And then he's voiced by Keanu Reeves and everyone goes, wow, he's so hot. And then it like flashes up to a space station with Eggman on it. And Eggman's like, wow, I've got a space station. This is sick. And then Eggman's dad comes along and is like, wow, you've been a naughty boy, and spanks him. And then and then
Spoilers.
Shadow, I'm now reaching into Sonic lore. Shadow falls in love with a human woman and then she dies. And then he gets a gun and starts skateboarding through the streets of Chicago while shooting people.
King Von Shadow.
And then the space station tries to split the planet in half with a big laser.
That's pretty good, actually.
Kind of close, yeah.
I don't know. Do we explain?
Spoilers to the Sonic movie 3 incoming in 3, 2, 1.
The
Yeah.
only thing you were wrong about is it's not his dad, it's his grandpa.
Oh.
Yeah.
Who's his dad?
Yeah, they kind of skip over that.
Unrevealed.
Yeah, because they said in the first movie, they had to work around it because the first movie he says he grew up an orphan.
Oh.
And they make a point to say that, so they said this isn't his dad, this is his grandpa.
But I thought it was weird because the girl that Shadow's in love with, and it's not like a romantic love, it's kind of like a sisterly love.
Sure.
Oh, okay. I wasn't fully aware of the Sonic lore.
The girl that he's in love with is also Eggman's granddaughter. So
Yeah.
does that mean that that's
So there's
Eggman's
6
sister?
generations of...
No. She's the granddaughter of
the old one.
old.
Or is it Dr. Robotnik and Eggman?
They're both
Or
Dr.
they're both
Robotnik.
Dr. Robotnik?
They're just the
Yeah.
same guy, except one's like 80, I guess.
But yeah, the other's like
Are
60.
they both played by Jim
That's what I
Carrey?
was thinking.
Are they
That's what I
both
was-
played like Jim Carrey as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking about the whole time. Like, most of the movie I was thinking about, so I thought Jim Carrey's supposed to be 60, but this is his grandpa.
Yeah.
But he's kind of moving around, all right? So,
Yeah, that's crazy,
It's
actually.
pretty nimble
Yeah.
for a round man.
Maybe he
yeah.
just had kids young. Well, actually, that's not that young. That's like 30 or 20. How old's the grandpa?
We'd have to have it at 10, probably.
If they pumped him out like every 20 years, then
Oh, I forget there's 2 generations between.
they pumped him out every
Yeah.
I forgot
20.
it wasn't the father, yeah.
If it's like old Eggman pumped one out at 20,
Yeah.
the next one pumped one out at 20, and then other Eggman.
So they're like 40 and
So
80.
40 having...
40 and-
There'd
or
be
50
40
and
year
70?
age difference. 40,
40
year
and
age
80.
difference.
Oh, 40 80. Yeah, 40
Yeah.
80 works. 50 90.
He's moving around pretty.
60 or
He's
100.
45, 85.
Okay, that's a good middle ground.
Harrison Ford's doing well. He's like 85 or something.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
up there.
He'd be in Indiana Jones still.
Yeah.
Have you seen that Indiana Jones though?
I have.
I started watching it once again on a plane
Yeah.
and then stopped. I got bored.
Yeah.
It's the only
I started
movie.
snoozing.
It's the only movie I've fallen asleep during in the cinema.
Oh,
really?
Yeah.
I just had a big day before.
Yeah, big spoilers to Indiana Jones Dial of Destiny.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't seen it, but that's all right.
Okay, do you want me to spoil it,
No,
Jock?
go for it. I don't care.
So I fell asleep. He just met Phoebe Waller-Bridge in like a library or something.
Yeah.
I fell asleep as these bookshelves were falling over, and I woke up and they were traveling through time in a plane. And I was like, what the hell is going on?
It's like Interstellar.
Yeah, I
The
was like,
exact description. There's bookshelves falling over and then they travel
it
through
is,
time in a plane.
Basically the same movie, actually.
Basically Interstellar.
Yeah.
Wow.
Also, do you guys know much about Transformer lore? Because I don't.
Okay. I have the briefest of understanding of Transformer lore.
Because I wanted to know spoilers for both the Transformer franchise and the Indiana Jones franchise.
Okay. This is the spoiler episode.
heavy episode.
Yeah, watch out. Indiana Jones 5. What's it called? Dial of Destiny.
Dial of
Dial
Destiny.
of Destiny.
In that, Indiana Jones 4, Crystal Skull, Shia Labeouf is introduced as Indiana Jones' son, Mutt.
Yes.
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 Is that his
So-
name?
I don't
His
remember
name's
what
Henry
his name
Jones.
is, but
His
I was
name's-
going to say he's Henry Jones III or something.
Yes.
yeah. But he's Indiana Jones' son. That is correct.
Yeah, nickname Mutt because Indiana's also a dog nickname.
Roof.
Oh. Why don't they call him like California? Because it's like a state.
True, yeah.
Or like Canine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. Is Indiana is that a name for a dog?
Yeah, that was the whole meme, is that like his real name's Henry, but his childhood dog was Indiana, and when he became a man, he preferred to be named after his dog.
What? Okay.
What?
that's
Why?
What?
Did you guys watch Indiana Jones?
Yeah, I don't.
I must have missed
I
that
remember
bit.
that.
It's a whole- 'cause his dad
younger Indiana Jones played by River Phoenix.
Yes. And that's the whole
Yeah.
bit, that he's Henry Jr. is his real name. But
Oh.
but he has beef with his dad, so he's like, just call me Indiana. Because his dad's Henry.
Oh,
Whatever. Yeah.
but his dad's cool.
Sean Connery.
That was my
Sean Connery
favorite
did.
Indiana
Yeah,
Jones movie
same.
when Sean Connery's fucking around with him.
That's my letterbox top 4, that film, guys.
I
Check it
really
out.
like the
No, it wasn't.
It was?
On the episode that we talked about it.
It was.
Oh, was it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was.
Oh, sorry.
Thanks for remembering,
I
bro.
like in the Lego Indiana Jones game, the level where you play as Sean Connery and Harrison Ford and you drive around the little motorbikes.
Yeah.
Yeah, fun.
Anyway, sorry.
So yeah, sorry to
spoiling
derail. I want
Transformers?
to know about Transformers.
Yeah. So and then anyway, so in between the 4th and 5th Indiana Jones films, Shia LaBeouf gets into some controversy.
Yeah.
So then they make Indiana Jones 5. Shia LaBeouf can't be in it, so they kill his character off screen.
Mm-hmm.
He dies in Vietnam War. Spoilers.
Oh, shit.
In
Holy.
between films.
Wow. Rest in peace to
Yeah,
Shia
crazy.
LaBeouf.
Yeah. But apparently this isn't the first time this happened to Shia LaBeouf, because his character in Transformers, I guess, I didn't know this, but I wanted to confirm. Apparently in between some, like his Transformer movies and the newer ones,
Mark
his
Wahlberg.
character, yeah, is it?
Yeah, they switched to Mark Wahlberg.
Right. In
Yeah.
between films, his character, Sam, I think is called,
Yeah, Sam.
gets killed off screen as well, apparently.
What the hell? I thought
so-
they just moved on. I thought they just went like, it's been 20 years.
Right.
Or like, I don't know. I feel like they just retconned it. They
Yeah.
just when Shia LaBeouf never existed.
Yeah.
Bumblebee can talk.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Was there 20 years between?
No.
I
There
was
wasn't
gonna
20 years.
say.
There wasn't 20
Yeah.
years. But I mean, like, I feel like they just ignored it.
Okay.
I don't remember it being a massive. Maybe they did it well on me.
It was a sneaky little one-off.
Sneaky little one-off
Yeah.
that I just breezed past.
I've seen the first Transformers and Bumblebee. And that's
Rough.
all of the Transformers I've consumed.
Yeah, right. I was a big Transformers kid.
Mm.
But like most of the media I consumed as a child, I didn't understand. I didn't know what was
Yeah.
going on. I just went big robot.
Yeah.
But
Awesome.
their lore is very similar to like Superman, I guess. They came from a planet that exploded,
Yep.
but then they're trying to like the mega what are they Decepticons
Yep.
are trying to infiltrate Earth and like make it their new home. And the Autobots are like
Roll out.
We chill with these fellas. We can live in harmony. And then the humans are like dirty immigrants.
True.
Yeah, and then Optimus Prime is like, "Are you Ladies Man 217?"
What?
You guys haven't seen Transformers.
No, I haven't actually.
That's
seen
Shia
one
LaBeouf.
and- one and Bumblebee.
Shia LaBeouf is Ladies Man 217.
Oh, his gamer tag.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's sick.
And
That's
Optimus
such a
Prime
reach.
is like, "Are you Ladies Man 217?"
Whoa.
Oh, I don't
Shia
remember
LaBeouf's
that.
like, "Hell yeah."
Well, he
I'm
is.
a bang.
It's him and Megan Fox.
Megan
together.
Fox.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
It was it was correct.
That's what. Yeah, he bangs Megan Fox. Probably.
Do you remember that time, like
They show it.
when those?
Yeah, there's like really.
Well,
Well,
Scene?
there's the scene where he's in college and he's trying to sleep with that girl, but she turns out to be like a shape shifting robot.
Whoa.
Do you
Well,
guys remember that scene? She
It's like Terminator.
she like has a sex. She's trying. He takes this girl back to his like dorm, and they're about to have sex, and then her like tongue turns into like a fucking drill or something.
Exhaust.
Yeah, it was like, no, she's not a. I don't know. There was the point in Transformers where I guess Michael Bay went, nah, they don't have to be cars anymore. They could be like fucking shape shifting worms.
Most of them are just like, I want to be a car so bad.
Yeah,
They could
yeah.
actually be anything.
They could be anything, but they choose to be a fucking like Humvee.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Be
You
a
think-
fucking like fighter jet.
Yeah.
Did they like in the like 1600s become like a horse and cart?
They
Like,
weren't
did
here
they-
in the 1600s. Their planet had not yet been destroyed.
Oh,
Right.
isn't the what's the one with this monkey?
Oh, Primal.
Planet of the Apes.
Yeah.
No.
Optimus
the new,
Primal.
The new
Yeah.
Transformers, it's they're like animals.
Yeah.
Oh.
There's
This
like Transformers
monkey. Yeah.
versus like prehistoric or some shit, and a
Wow.
bunch of them are like dinosaurs and monkeys and stuff.
Yeah.
It's
Is
so
that-
weird.
Is that the same cinematic universe as Robbie Williams biopic?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I
You know what?
feel like
Can I throw? I haven't seen the movie,
which one? The new one.
the Better Man.
Okay,
Better
yeah.
Man. Robbie Williams pivot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it, but I guess this is technically a spoiler because I heard it. Actually,
Spoiler
can you
alert.
put this at the start of the video? Spoiler warning to any Transformers movie, any Indiana Jones movie, the Sonic movies. What else have we spoiled?
Better Man coming up.
Better Man. I'm about to spoil the best bits of Better Man.
Yep.
This feels a bit preemptive to do a spoiler warning. What else? What if
We'll
we
keep
start
adding
talking?
to it.
We keep adding to it.
Alright, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Sure.
Check back in. Anyway, apparently in Better Man, the monkey movie, someone gives the monkey a hand job.
I think you're getting that confused. Because in The Brutalist, there's handjob scenes. But maybe you're wrong. Maybe you're right. But
Spoilers
I
for
feel
the brutalist as well, there, I guess.
like in The Brutalist, there's 2 handjob scenes.
Why is
Oh, I did you watch the same video that I did?
Connor
We
Expanse.
have
I actually saw his review on Letterboxd, and then I saw the video, and I was like, he's word for word saying
Yeah.
what his review on Letterboxd was. But yeah, I did see that.
Yeah.
I thought maybe you got your wires crossed, but maybe there is a handjob
No,
scene in
there's
Better Man.
apparently there's a hand job scene, and then there's also a bit where the monkey just like has his hands down his pants, and it was implied he was
whacking
jacking
off.
off. Yeah.
awesome?
Awesome.
But yeah, he's still a monkey.
That's
That's
crazy.
bestiality.
That movie bombed. It's done so bad.
That's what I've
Apparently,
heard. But
but
Yeah.
they're not they're accounting for American box office. And,
Oh, it hasn't come out in UK.
well,
Is that
that's
what they're
those.
saying?
Well, the stats have only like the stuff I've seen has only been accounting for US box office. When in reality, like US people don't know who Robbie Williams.
Yeah, that's
is.
true.
Like, I'm not saying the movie's gonna pop make billions, but
Yeah.
I feel like in Australia, UK. Is
Yeah, I
way
feel
more
like a lot
famous.
more people watch it because we know who he is.
Yeah.
But it's
I
also
want to,
like,
yeah.
yeah, I feel like US is the biggest market and it's
Yeah.
the most influential market.
It's
Like,
one that you hear about.
yeah, and they have all the movie critics that everyone listens to, so it's gonna be
Yeah.
hard if you don't sway them to get it everywhere else.
Yeah,
Because we are chronic media consumers,
true.
we can talk about all types of media. I know we've got film degrees, but let's talk Vidjima games.
Sure.
I want to talk about
Excuse me?
I want to talk about Vidjima games.
What the fuck is
Video
that?
game.
Video game. I want to
Okay.
talk about video game.
John wants to talk about video game.
Yeah.
John.
What?
So we said,
What?
never mind.
Minecraft is behind us.
That wasn't even,
Spoilers.
we weren't meant to bring it up.
Oh, well, no, it's not.
Cut that out.
Cut that out.
Bleep that. Actually,
I apologize for what I've said, guys.
What do we think? Do you think they can do a good video game movie adaptation?
we just talked about the Sonic movies.
Okay, true. I forget
Just-
that that's.
we
I
just were
literally
like,
forget
how
that's-
good is the Sonic movie?
Because I saw a trailer for a Dead by Daylight movie. And have you guys ever played Dead by Daylight?
Nah.
No.
It's like a horror game where I can't remember if it's multiplayer, but that's not important. You're in this like manor in the woods and you have to survive a serial killer. And you die a lot and you respawn, you try again. Like that sort of classic video
It's
game
definitely
shit.
multiplayer, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
And the movie has that aspect, has respawning. I saw the trailer. It was like you die and then it like winds back time and they're like, what the fuck, I'm awake again. How are we going to survive this? Like, that's kind of an interesting to like fully
Adapt that.
embrace the respawning element of a video game into a
Yeah.
movie. But does that kind of make it corny? Do you think if someone will it ruin it if someone in the movie goes, "Hey, I just respawn"? What the hell?
The heck?
Calling it out as a respawn is kind of cringe. They did it
Yeah.
in the Jumanji remakes, but it's kind of like
But that's a game.
they're aware that they're in a game.
Yeah.
I guess it's
But it's like I don't know, in like the Mortal Kombat movies, they're not like, "I've got." You're charging up my KO meter. I will like what I haven't played Mortal Kombat, but
Yeah.
this is my finishing move.
Well, I think what's cool about the movie is that it's like supposed to feel like a realistic environment. You know what I mean? And like it takes all the stakes out of it if they can
Yeah.
respawn.
Because
Like, why are you scared?
what are the stakes if they can't die?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
They make like a speedrunning movie.
Yeah.
Dude, that would be sick. Like a Super Mario 64 speedrun movie.
What a part of it. It almost certainly has to be a documentary.
It's
How
guy,
do you-
a
how
guy
do you-
rotting away. Yeah.
How do you make that a fictional piece of?
I guess you have to construct a story that rather than basing the story on the story of Mario 64, it's based on the pieces that you see when you like glitch through the map while you're speedrunning.
It is really funny to picture a kid wanting to go watch an animated Mario movie. And it's just like Mario jumping backwards. Like,
Yeah,
We're trying to explain
BOJs.
why he's doing
Yeah.
that. It's cool.
yeah. Have you guys seen the Hamlet remake that they did entirely in GTA 5?
I haven't watched it, but I know of it.
you know
yeah.
of it, yeah.
About it.
Seems crazy. And the documentary is like in film festivals and it's going to have a cinema run.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because it's apparently really well made. And it's like a heartwarming story about like struggling actors trying to find purpose and stuff.
Really?
Like it's a really good, like, I think the bit that is getting critical acclaim is the documentary of them remaking Hamlet in
Yeah,
GTA
okay.
5,
Right.
not actually
Okay.
the remake of Hamlet in GTA 5.
I was going to say, because I did see some of the GTA 5 shots that they had done.
It was a bit shit.
I wasn't the biggest fan because I was, back in the day, a GTA 5 director, guys.
Director.
Whoa.
Yeah, watch
Made
out.
movies.
This is new law. I don't know this.
Yeah, like, because they, so the game came out in, 2013?
The cinema mode.
And they released, like, the director mode in, 2015, 2016 or whatever. So when we were, year 8 or 9. And then, with the boys on summer holiday, dude. I was director.
Making movies.
Is that how you got into filmmaking?
No. No, eventually, I don't know, I was just we had nothing else to do.
So the
And,
genesis of filmmaking for you.
Yeah, and we
Did
were...
you make Hamlet?
Yeah.
Nah.
You beat them to it. They actually copied you.
Original story, actually.
Okay, yeah.
Written by me. Original story, so...
Can you retell us? What was it about?
I would love to
Um,
watch it.
Did
yeah,
you
we'll-
have?
We can pull them up at some point, not today. Another time. I had 2 trilogies.
Sorry, I'm losing circulation in my foot.
Yeah, it'll happen.
Yeah, just let it. If you let it
Let it-
lose circulation, then it won't bother you anymore.
We can play Dead Man's Hand. You know about that? What do y'all know about Dead Man's
Try
Hand?
and give myself a foot job with a dead foot.
Dib's gone first.
We have to go around, maybe. In a triangle.
So you made 6 movies?
Yeah, 2 trilogies.
You made 6 movies.
Yeah.
How long were they?
5 minutes each.
Still,
Yeah.
Don't you famously hate trilogies?
I didn't at the time.
Okay.
he hates them because he cannot live up to the beauty he crafted as a child.
Yep.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
Now you get it.
What were they about?
First one was with my buddies, and it was more of a crime drama.
Whoa.
No voice acting as well. It was purely because in the game, because it was purely out of the director mode, I didn't want to take it into my own editing, do voice and stuff.
Yeah.
And we were also 13.
Yeah, you don't want squeaker voice
Yeah.
on your piece of art.
Yeah. So yeah, the first one was a crime drama. Mine, we were 2 undercover cops going into a gangland thing, and we get into a shootout. And then my character was with me and my friend, Brad. Shout out Brad.
Shut up, Brad.
Shout out Brad.
Braddles.
Braddles. He loves it.
Bradizzle.
Bradizzle.
And my character's a coward. And even though we're both undercover cops, my character sells him out and kills him so I can survive.
they failed to find
Did they? Oh,
Dude, stop looking.
Whoa.
Sorry. Step back.
That's great. Oh, shit.
Sorry.
Anyway. Yeah, so and then my character, in the first one out of this I'll explain one of the trilogies, guys.
Please.
Shakes the
First-
turn this way. He can't get in the corner of his eyes. He'll get distracted.
Yeah, I'm trying not to look at the screen behind us.
He failed again. I'm not even joking. This guy sucks.
Dude, can you let John explain
Sorry.
his movie?
Sorry, yeah. So part 1 ends with my character selling Okay. The other one out, I kill him, whatever, and I'm like a coward cop.
Yeah.
Part 2 comes along. I've got a new recruit.
Whoa. How do you? Oh, because you sold out the other guy.
I sold out, so I was able to kind of get out of it somehow, become
Sure.
a cop again.
So
Whatever.
Brad's dead. Canonically.
Brad's dead. Brad's character's dead. Except he's now playing this new recruit who's a different
Okay.
character.
Nice.
But he doesn't.
Different character model.
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys had whole like costuming.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah. Because in GTA Online you can have two
Yeah,
characters.
yeah,
So this is just his other character.
Okay.
So yeah, he's playing as his other thing, and then in this one I'm a coward, so I try and do it again. But post-credit scene in number 2, he lives.
Whoa.
So it's the second movie is the same as the
Exact same
first
thing.
movie, but there's a plot twist
But,
at the end.
it twists at the end. He lives.
Kind of subversive.
Yeah.
That is, yeah.
And then the
It's got
third.
really dark in here.
Yeah.
Sorry, the
in
lighting's
a
going to change
cave.
a lot. No.
Sorry.
Then the third one's a revenge story, and it's about he's now. So I got when he lived, he exposed me,
Yeah.
so I got fired as being a cop.
Oh God.
And I'm now hiding because I'm going to get killed, arrested, whatever.
Because you were a naughty, corrupt.
I was a
cop.
naughty, corrupt guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Killed Brad twice.
yeah, and now Brad's character is the man. Like it took my old position.
Brad's second character.
Yes, Brad's second character who lived in part 2 is now the man, and he's got a new recruit. My other friend Adrian.
Whoa,
Yeah.
Adra Dizzle.
Yeah.
Good one. Hey, Drizzle.
Yeah.
It's right there. It's kind of like Star
Adrian
Wars.
Dizzle. Yeah, it's kind of just the original trilogy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like The Departed.
Well,
Is that with Matt Damon?
Yep. And Leonardo DiCaprio.
Okay.
yeah, I mean, it's the most trilogy thing where it's like there's 3 movies, the second one ends in tragedy or whatever.
Yeah, that's
and the third one's
3-act story structure.
Yeah,
sort of.
yeah. Anyway, the whole thing is them two are coming to go get me. I end up killing Adrian, so I'm just a real worm. I survive.
You're an
suck.
awful guy.
Yeah, but then Brad kills me, and that's the end of the trilogy.
I stand with Brad. Brad's a hero.
Yeah, hero
That's
cop.
crazy that, it's at the start you're on the side of the...
You
guy
follow the
ends
villain.
up becoming the villain.
It's
Yeah.
a beautiful
It's
story.
like Star Wars, the prequels.
True, beautiful stuff.
Yeah, it's
Check
kind
it
of...
out.
Yeah. It's, you live long enough to see yourself become the villain or something.
Classic. Harvey Dent.
Is that...
Yeah.
Oh, that's what that quote is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jay-Z.
What?
Huh?
He does that in one of the songs, right?
I'm not a businessman. I'm a businessman.
True.
So let me handle my business. Damn.
Yeah.
Wow, we're rappers here. Look
Yeah.
at us.
You know that one? What's the one Jay-Z song where he's like, "I'm so high, but I'm fucking not playing."
Yeah.
What a horrendous bar.
No, it's awesome.
No, he's using
I'm
double
so appalled.
entendre for
Yeah.
plane and playing. What the fuck?
That's why he's the GOAT, dude.
I'm so
why he
appalled.
punches kids.
Balding. Bald. Balding.
That's Jay-Z. Yeah. Have you seen the video? I think it was made with like AI or something, but it's Jay-Z's monster verse, but he just keeps saying monsters.
Yeah. Goblins, goobers.
That's actually awesome.
And there's one where, what does he say? the creature from Cloverfield. That's one of them.
Doesn't have a name. There's a TikTok I was going to send you guys today, but then I remembered you don't have TikTok. It was this guy rapping, but it was just numbers. There was no lyrics to his rap. He was just listing off numbers.
Dude, I sent this to you.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah. Jackson sent this to us.
I sent this earlier in the day to the group. Yeah, the group chat.
Taking credit, bro.
Yeah, yeah. When did you see that? Can you send me that? Actually, that sounds really funny.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Yeah, it's pretty sick. He's barring out and he's just saying numbers over and
Yeah,
over
the
again.
comments were funny. There was a guy who's like, "Bro hates the number 4."
Damn, true. That's
Sorry,
really funny.
I really fumbled that one.
No, it's funny. No, sometimes.
So
Were you watching the microphone
Yeah.
No.
or again?
Yeah, he
No,
was.
I
He
wasn't.
was.
This has been detrimental. It was meant to keep their attention, not ours.
Yeah.
it's just, he's in like a mushroom biome, and I haven't seen one of those in a long time. I feel like they got really rare.
Reminiscing.
Yeah, I was looking at the mycelium.
Oh, wow.
Yo, crazy.
Oh my God.
That looks custom.
I think this is in the nether. It's got weird particle effects. Whoa, look at that ghoul.
What the hell, guys? Can we?
I can't
Okay,
fully see
sorry.
this. Yeah, there's a wolf there.
Sorry. Yeah.
Sorry, for reference, we've put up for audio listeners.
Oh, yeah.
There's a TV behind us playing Minecraft parkour. Just because we've had issues with retention.
Yep.
So we're just trying to, keep people interested. Because obviously we're not going to say anything better. That's too hard.
No.
It's too hard for us to improve our work. So we're just
Yeah.
going to take someone else's, or our parkour video, sorry.
Yeah.
And
I didn't steal this.
No.
no.
Didn't just search Minecraft parkour and click
click
the
the first
first one.
No way.
Nah,
guys.
dude,
Don't
no.
be ridiculous. Don't be
Obviously.
ridiculous.
But we are blocking a lot of the screen, so yeah, good luck trying to prove it.
And we agreed before we started, we were like, yeah, and let's just not mention it at all. Let's
Yeah.
not draw any attention.
Yeah, we
to
weren't
it.
going to talk about it at all, but I got distracted by it because he fell, and then we started talking about it, and now the cat's out the bag.
Yeah.
The cat is out of
Little
the
peek
bag.
behind the curtain, guys. Sorry.
Yeah.
I also apologize for video listeners, not audio listeners. I keep playing with my feet.
Yeah,
It's not good. I keep like wiggling my toes.
I
and,
noticed
like,
it
Really?
before.
rubbing my feet.
Really?
It's gonna be real. Sorry, I hope
love
this-
that.
Stay off Wiki feet, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jock loves his feet.
Before you, the audio listeners rush to video, Jock is wearing socks.
Yes,
so
sorry.
you can stay on. You can stay on audio.
He's saying audio. You're not missing too much.
Yeah.
That's funny. I got derailed a while ago, but I was going to talk about video games. You guys have any like iconic video games growing up that aren't like you got like niche video games growing up? Because like this is coming from my memory of Fusion Fall brought
Yeah.
up recently. Again, that was like a Cartoon Network MMO where you made a custom character and you were in this Cartoon Network world with all the characters from every cartoon. Like he fell again. There was every cartoon. There was Cartoon Network. There was a Kids Next Door, Spies Next Door, Kid Spies Next Door, whatever that show was called. Adventure Time, Powerpuff Girls, like fucking not Johnny Bravo. He's Nickelodeon.
The ghost one.
The Danny Phantom.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Danny Phantom.
It was like all the Nickelodeon, all the Cartoon Network characters.
Timmy Neutron.
And they're Nickelodeon.
Timmy Neutron.
And it was you got
I meant to be
to
Turner.
meet them, and they'd give you a superpower based on their abilities.
Yeah.
and then you like get superpower,
Like a Neo power?
like a Neo power. Yeah,
That would be sick.
it was really cool. It was a great game, and I have spent years and hours of my life trying to revive it in my brain.
Yeah.
What was that?
A little no pube. No, I'm
For
kidding.
the audio listeners, John just pulled
Pube.
some sort of fluff off Jock's microphone.
Just, mid talk, just reached over and grabbed the microphone.
I played a lot of like movie tie-in games. Like I played a lot of like the Ratatouille game, the Wall-E game. We already talked about both of these.
Yeah. Was that because you wanted to, or is that like an initiative from your parents being like, oh, well, the movies are fine, so the games will be chill?
I think it was like my parents were like, well, he already likes the movie. We'll just buy him this game because he'll like the game.
Nice.
But the Toy Story 3 game, if anyone's out there hasn't played the Toy Story 3 game,
So you're going to like make a call out asking for it. You're like, if anyone has it, please give it to me.
I've got it. Don't you worry. That's one of the greatest games ever made, honestly. Not the PSP version, the PS3 360 version. It's like one of the greatest games ever made.
Does it follow the story, or is it one of the ones where it's like you just do your own shit?
It loosely follows the story, but like it's very different. And
Yeah, right. It's one of those ones you can tell that started production before the movie was finished. And it's like, we don't know what they're talking about in the movie, but we're going to make a game that releases around the same time, so we need to fucking make up some shit.
yeah, and it's great because it's like the entire game you can play co-op multiplayer. So for me as a kid with my friends, it was great to just like go around and play it. And there's even like there's in most of the levels, you know, like there's at least 2 or 3 characters. You know, there's Buzz and Woody, whatever. But then there's one level where it's just Woody. And so just for no reason in the like, it's like the kids playing with the toys. And she's like, whoa, you split in half. Now there's 2 of you. And yeah,
Whoa, Woody's undergone mitosis.
yeah, it was pretty crazy.
I've completely lost circulation in my foot.
Yeah, my ass is completely numb.
This was such a
Really?
bad idea.
Yeah.
Ow.
No, it's
Just
good.
stand up. We'll do the rest of the episode standing up.
Yeah, bottom half.
I don't know if I can stand up with my foot.
Whoa.
You right?
You know,
Yo.
I've got like no, I can't feel my left leg at all.
You
Damn.
okay?
Yeah, I'm right.
That's crazy. I'm the one with back problems and you guys are complaining about sitting down here.
Yeah.
I'm trying to, you guys keep talking. I'm going to be over here for a second.
Okay.
All right.
Stop watching this, guys.
Jock's wiggling.
He fell again.
Did he?
Yeah, he's on a really hard bit at the moment. I didn't want to. I didn't want
Looks
to keep
really
bringing
tricky.
it up.
We don't blame him, but it is really tricky. By the
Stop
look.
looking.
You'd think
Okay.
you would do like it. You'd wait till you have a clean run to like upload it. Wouldn't
Nah,
you want to
but-
splice it?
You got to cut out like 20 minutes of run.
What?
Like if you messed up one.
Yeah, you just splice it. Like you just cut that bit, go back to the jump, and then I don't know. I'm overthinking it. I've got circulation back. I'm going to sit back down, guys. Sorry.
Yeah, all right.
Brief intermission. John, any niche, fun little video games you played growing up?
No.
All right, cool.
I
Right,
don't
guys.
know. You guys heard of Poptropica?
Oh, Poptropica is great.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't really play much niche stuff, but I played little games like that.
Poptropica is great.
Yeah.
What was your favorite island?
Ooh, I like the spy one.
The Spy one's
That was
classic.
fucking sick,
That's awesome.
dude. That one was so. Yeah, that one.
I fucked with Superhero Island.
True, that was awesome. Yeah, what was the I kept losing that one where the reality TV island, the Survivor.
That's a good one. Yeah,
I'd always come like second or something.
Oh, you suck.
Be like, that was
So what do you do in Poptropica?
Have you not
what-
played?
No, I don't know.
Damn,
It's hard to describe. It's a point and click. Like you control it with your mouse. You like point in a direction and he jumps in that direction.
Yeah,
And there's like platforming, there's puzzles, there's like, depending on the different island, they all have kind of different gameplay themes.
yeah. It's different, like almost like genre.
Yeah, different genres of games, kind of. Like
But
this.
it's point and click puzzle.
Yeah,
Well, no, because you're a character
Free
that
roam.
moves around. But to move him around, you point in a direction and he like jumps in that direction.
yeah. So you choose what island you want to go to. There's like superhero island where you go there, and like you start off as like noob, and then there's each island has a storyline.
Yeah.
With like characters you interact with and stuff. So you go to superhero island, you get superpowers throughout the storyline.
Yeah, and you stop a supervillain.
And then there's like Spy Island where like you get more gadgets as
You
you
have to-
complete
yeah.
the story and stuff.
Okay.
It's like a grappling hook. There's like picking locks and shit and code
Yeah.
break hacking. Was that one of them? I feel like.
It's all like laser pointer.
Yeah.
That's it, yeah.
Poptropica is dead now.
Is it? Can you not even?
You
Access?
can play it, but they got rid of a lot of the islands.
Mm.
There was like controversy about it. I remember reading when I was
cancelled.
a little child. So now like all the islands, they've got the Peanuts Island with Snoopy.
Oh, I thought it was
I feel
like
that's always
like
been
nuts.
there.
Yeah, that one's still there. They got rid of one of the classics. I think they got rid of the Superhero Island.
Oh man.
'Cause actually, I had a weird nostalgia kick, and I started replaying Poptropica.
Yeah.
And it's just not the same. Damn. They had the this was a really good one, which they still have, the time travel one.
Yeah.
So you can time travel to 3 different eras, like in the past, and one of them you get like a ship and you're a pirate. And then there's actually just like stock trading. Like you go around selling, like you buy stuff from one island and then you can go to a different one and sell them for different prices. And you look at supply and demand and like,
Yeah.
obviously they were teaching us, but it was fun. It was cool. I enjoyed it.
Yeah. Another game that was, I don't know if many people remember it, but do you remember Lion Rider?
Oh, the little like skier? Or like
Yeah.
the little guy in a sled?
Yeah.
Yeah. For some reason that was big in the household. Like
You would cut the rope guy?
Before we move on, I was trying to think of something better than like Poptropica. What did she do? But I can't think of anything. I was trying to like find out what the game was about so I could think
barely
of something
know it.
else and I could.
Poptropica,
Yeah.
what did she do?
Yeah.
Poptropica.
No, look, I've tried. I've been trying. Okay. Sorry, Line Rider. Yeah.
yeah. Lion
You play
Rider.
Fancy Pants Adventure?
Oh, that was a good one. That was a
Yeah.
that was a classic point and click, like Prison Break one, wasn't it?
What was
What
it?
am I thinking of?
I just remember running around and you like
pants.
slide in. You had pants.
So you
slide
couldn't
around the
move.
edge.
What am I? Oh, I'm thinking of something else. I'm thinking of Stickman Pants or something like that, where you're like a stickman stuck in prison and you got to break out. But
Stickman
no,
Pants.
the name had something to do with pants. I think. I'm pretty sure. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Anyway, well, what I was going to say about Lion Rider is it was one of those games that and do you ever play Pivot?
Oh,
I
the
used to love it.
animation
Yeah,
one.
I
I
used
was
to
a
love
big.
Pivot.
I used to have no friends and sit in the library and make pivot animations.
Yeah, about killing people and stuff.
Yeah. I got Pivot banned
I
at
thought
my
the
school.
no friends thing. That's where we were going.
No, mine was like dancing.
Oh, that's awesome. No, that's sweet.
Gangnam Style.
My guy did like a backflip and shit.
That's cool.
I did like because you could create custom like characters in Pivot.
Yeah.
I tried to make this like really complex guy. Like I had
Yeah.
like full arms, full legs, but like detailed like 3D instead of just the stick figure, and it sucked and it didn't work.
Yeah.
But I had high aspirations to make like Pivot lightsaber duels and shit like that.
Yeah.
But they'd become friends at the end or something.
Yeah. Yeah. No, those are just like iconic memories for me playing those games because we kept breaking. Me and my older brother Brett, who's like 9 years older than me, or whatever. I guess at the time, so I would have been young, like 6 or whatever. He would have been 15. He.
Dude, if I had a 10-year younger child, I would fuck with him so much.
Yeah, look, that was definitely part of it. But no, like I have core memories of him being like like shirtless on the family computer playing like Line Rider and like listening to like Rage Against the Machine.
That's awesome.
And like
He's just like me.
That's such a powerful image.
yeah. And then but we didn't understand, so we kept breaking the family computer because when you just download Line Rider and Pivot off of like a random website. It wasn't an official thing.
Classic.
And it just got riddled with viruses. So then, like, our parents would like hire a guy to like fix it or whatever.
Yeah.
And then we'd go, awesome, the computer's fixed. We can play Pivot and Line Rider again.
Just download them.
And we would download it again and destroy the computer again.
Yeah, I downloaded stuff. There was my 4th grade teacher had the 3D Pipes screensaver.
Oh yeah, that was
And so like every time that she would be talking and the 3D Pipes screensaver would start, no one was listening to her anymore.
Yeah.
So she would always like move her mouse and get rid of it. So I was like, well, I want this at home so I can like watch it. I want to sit at home and watch it myself.
brain rot. Pre-TikTok brain rot.
And so I downloaded it just said 3D pipe and then it didn't work. So I downloaded another one and I just kept downloading things. And then the computer stopped working, but I never got the 3D pipes thing.
Strange how that happened.
I kept
Yeah,
clicking the big flashing button
Yeah.
that said download. I don't
Yeah,
know why.
well,
Yeah,
clearly
weird.
that's what you click. Touch wood. I've never gotten a computer virus.
Wow.
Yeah, I've never I've downloaded so many I've allegedly downloaded so many illegal Pokemon ROMs and like so many. I've pirated movies. I've streamed movies allegedly.
Allegedly, yeah.
Allegedly was encompassing.
Yeah, okay.
And allegedly downloaded
playing a
songs
character.
and stuff back when they weren't back on LimeWire. And
Yeah.
shit. But I never.
LimeWire's allowed, right?
Nope.
No. What's that? DatPiff? You ever use DatPiff?
That
DatPiff, and halfway through your song, it would just go DatPiff.
it's like Audio Jungle.
Do you know about like Soulja Boy used to do that?
No.
So Soulja Boy used to, when he made Cranked Out, he was like 16 or something. That could be wrong, but he would go on like LimeWire and DatPiff, and he would upload Cranked Out, but he would title it whatever was like charting #1 at that time.
Nice.
So you download the
Genius.
song thinking like, oh, I'm gonna listen to like the new like Miley Cyrus song, like Party in the USA, and then it goes, you.
That's like getting rickrolled.
Yeah, pretty
That's
much.
pretty
Like he
awesome.
was rickrolling people with his own song.
I got rickrolled, properly
Really?
the other day because someone had posted I saw a tweet and it was so bad and I can't believe I fell for it. I was like just being an idiot, but it was a post that's like, after all these years, Rick Astley's Never Gonna Give You Up has been taken down off YouTube, and there was
So it was just a
link,
direct link?
and I just clicked it.
Just click the link to the video.
And it's just the video. And I
Yeah,
went,
man.
fuck.
That's the best. That's the lowest effort.
So low effort. No, but it had a little picture underneath of the video, and then it's like this content's unavailable.
Right.
And I went, fuck, I can't believe I fell for that.
That's crazy.
I used to be I used to fall for April Fool's Day pranks from
yeah.
brands and shit all the time.
Yeah.
And I was the laughing stock of my household. I remember one time, it was probably, I want to say 2016, because Back to the Future of that is set in 2015, if I'm not mistaken. And I remember I can't remember what company, but they announced, we're making hoverboards. And they released this trailer for hoverboards. And I was so fucking excited for the hoverboards. I saw this trailer and I went, holy shit, everything I've ever wanted in life is right in this video. It's
real.
And I show my brother, I show my parents, I'm like, guys, they're making fucking hoverboards. You would not believe it.
Yeah.
And they just didn't tell me it was April Fool's, and they
Right.
knew. And they let me live with this lie until I went to school the next
Oh.
week, and I got fucking clowned.
They got you, man.
And then I went back and mum and dad were like, oh, you were just so excited. I was like, Mum, you don't fucking get it. I was getting ridiculed in the streets.
Yeah.
I lost all my cred.
When do we stop doing that?
April Fools.
Yeah.
Never.
I think
It's
it still happens.
Is it even like that funny?
Hilarious.
I think it's fun. I saw, Smosh, the Courtney and Shane from Smosh.
Yeah.
For years, there were rumors they were dating. And then on April Fool's, I think last year or the year before, they posted photos from their wedding.
Yeah.
After
did see
having
that.
denied allegations for years and years, and they're like, "Yeah, we're getting married."
Yeah,
It
that's
was
sweet.
fucking awesome. And then
Yeah.
it took I tuned back into Smosh for that, and I
Yeah.
went, "Oh my god, they're getting married!" And then I was looking at all the comments, and people were like, "Guys, it's April Fool's." I was like, "Oh fuck, I fell for it again."
Yeah.
And then it's 3 days later, and they post another post, and I'm like, "Oh wow, this is kind of a in-depth.
It's overcast.
It's an in-depth bit.
Not
This is
funny anymore, guys.
Yeah. What are you guys still posting about this?" And it's like, "Oh no, wait, it was real."
Yeah.
That's kind of funny.
That's cool.
Yeah, that was I didn't really know who they were, but I was like, that Shane guy. I've like his face is like I recognize that guy.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was involved and like interested in that whole thing of them getting married because I was like, oh, that's sick, like people getting married, whatever. And I was like, oh, this is fake. And it was a fun little interesting thing that they did. I think that it was bigger than they thought it was because people were so lost on whether it was real or not. You know? Shock.
Sorry.
Lock in.
He was jumping through cobwebs.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I think
The bit rate
I
dropped
do-
drastically.
I do remember it being a thing always though. Like there was always speculation.
Oh, there was always speculation.
Yeah.
Everyone always thought.
Yeah, they were doing it.
Now that everyone's stopped watching the podcast,
Yeah.
I want to talk about books,
Sure.
literature.
Cringe.
Yeah.
All right, bro.
I've been getting in the last year and a half, 2 years, I've been getting back into my reading pretty heavily. Last year, I read just shy of 50 books.
Damn.
Which is like a book a week.
Damn.
Almost a book a week.
Where do you keep them all?
Upstairs. They're on my shelves. There's 50 books up there. If you're going to whisper a joke, whisper it into
No.
my... Oh.
20 minutes left.
No, go on.
And I just wanted to give some book recommendations.
I'd love that.
Let's
actually.
go. Yeah.
Because I don't know if you guys want to get into
I
reading.
would like to.
Can we go book for book? Like bar for bar, book for
We
book?
can go bar for bar, book for book. I want to go chronologically of my getting back into reading.
Right.
interest.
Okay, yeah.
What was the first book?
The first book to get me back in was a book I'd read already. I'd read it. I used
it.
to have...
I read it.
there used to be a library in my old house.
What?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
You lived in a library?
No, we had a big bookshelf with
Library.
a ladder you could climb up so you could get the
Whoa.
shelves up.
Is it like the slide along the ladder
it's slid
too?
along, yeah.
Jock, meet me in the library.
It was Jock in the library with the hand job. I don't know.
Yeah. What?
Pluto reference.
Anyway, there was
Pluto.
this book up at
That's
the
the best
very
part of
top
it.
of the library that always grabbed my attention. It was like this little book. It was like kind of Bible shaped.
The Bible.
It wasn't the Bible. And it had like a cool little black and blue side to it, and with a little knight's crown on it. I was like, this is sick. And I remember grabbing it. It was beat up as hell. Like I've got it upstairs, and pages are falling out. You've got to hold it really carefully when you read it. But it's not even that old of a book. I don't know why it's so fucking beaten up. But it's Timeline by Michael Crichton. He's the same author that wrote Jurassic Park.
Whoa.
And Timeline
Spielberg.
is like a book about quantum mechanics and them traveling back in time using a quantum computer.
Nah, go on.
And them surviving in the medieval period. They made a movie about it. It was a really bad movie, unfortunately. But I'm convinced that I could make a better one. And I
Right.
think, honestly, that is what drove me to do film.
Really?
Was
Yeah.
reading this book and thinking I could make a better movie.
Did
than
they
what
make
did.
that one before or after Jurassic Park?
After.
And they didn't just give it back to Spielberg?
No, they didn't give it back to Spielberg. It was some random.
Yeah.
I don't even remember. I think there's some big name actors in it. I don't remember though. Anyway, that book is like a really fun adventure. It really got me back into reading, and I really recommend it to anyone who wants like a fun fantasy, sci-fi adventure story. Low stakes, pretty easy to read and fun. Fun adventure. And then after that, what got me into reading a lot. Like that one I just read bits 10 pages a day, something like that. This next one I binge read was the Gone series.
Michael Grant.
Michael Grant, bit of young adult fiction. Why are you? I thought you were giggling. Bit of young adult fiction. It's like Lord of the Flies-esque. They all the parents disappear and they're stuck in this dome and they've got to survive as kids.
Hunger Games?
Everyone under 15.
Everyone under 15 stays. It's really good. I read the whole
Set
series.
on Epstein's Island?
No, it's in Perdido Beach, actually.
Yeah.
Ah,
I read the whole series.
Mexican.
No,
It got a bit weird when they started getting superpowers. But
that's book one.
but
Do they? Get superpowers?
Yeah.
that wasn't
Why?
book one. They didn't get superpowers in book
How?
one.
Yeah, Kane's got kinetic powers. Sam shoots light out his hands. That's like the plot of the book.
Was that the first one? I thought that only came in later.
No, that's the plot of the book.
Oh,
Is one a
because then there's-
Spider-Man guy? Shoots webs. They
He,
should have
he was
Spider-Man.
15. He was shooting different types of webs.
Yeah. Yeah, they never really mentioned that, is that they're all like prepubescent
Yeah,
boys. Yeah.
jacking off. And girls.
They do, yeah. They do bang each other a little bit.
Those were the weird books at school, eh? Like, do you ever...
Oh,
There's a genre of book where it's like...
I remember vividly. There was this book, the Cherub series.
I was about to say...
yeah.
I was thinking
Cherub
the Cherub.
book number 4
Or any of
called-
them.
It was number 4 called I forgot. It's like War Dogs or something like that. And I remember the kids would go around having this chapter and this page memorized.
yeah.
Because there's a section of the book where a guy uses alfoil as a condom.
Yep.
What?
And like we all thought like, oh my god, that's so cool.
And the characters are like 15.
He's like so eager to have sex that he uses alfoil. And now as an adult, you're like,
far
who
out.
wrote that?
Yeah, looking
what
back, it is-
fucking 40, 50-year-old is sitting there being like, these 15-year-olds put alfoil on their penis and have sex.
Looking back, it is really gross.
And painful sounding.
Yeah, but like every book had a scene like
Yeah,
that. Yeah. It was weird because
In the first one, he pisses blood. But that's a bit different.
What?
and then at the time it was like, because you're like 12 reading at 11 and
Yeah.
the character's like 14, 15. It's like, oh, that's just what they do. Dude.
I think it was
the
called
older
Mad
kids.
Dog. Sorry, I remember the name.
Yeah. Older kids, that's what they get up to. And it's
Yeah.
like, the fuck? What adult man?
Is this what I'm going to do? What the fuck?
What 40-year-old man was writing that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it is funny. Our school, we got the comics. Like there was comic versions of the books. So pretty late in schooling, we brought in the comics, like the graphic novels. And I remember they skipped book 4. Like our
cool.
school had like book 1 to 8, but had skipped book 4. And I'm like,
Yeah.
you fucking... I was so curious of the alfoil sex scene
Show
in a
us.
graphic novel.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's like the story's pretty much kid spies. Like kids get recruited to be spies and like secret agents and shit.
Do you think if they impregnated, if the condom didn't work, right?
The alfoil condom, which almost certainly would not work.
Do you think that the baby would be protected from like alien mind controls?
Yeah. True.
He comes out wearing an alfoil hat.
Fused with aluminium. He's like,
Yeah.
alfoil man.
Yeah, I don't know, because like, I mean,
I think that's how it works. Yeah.
that's how it works.
Anyway, I want some more serious book recommendations, guys. I didn't actually plan to do this segment. I only came up with it halfway through this episode, so I don't remember all the books that I would recommend. But
you read Pride and Prejudice?
I have read Pride and Prejudice.
Why the hell did she pick Mr. Darcy, dude?
I don't know.
Bingley's so cool. I've never understood why, like, I don't know, man.
I don't know. There's a sense of security, I guess.
Darcy's such a prick, dude. And,
the
and
difference
she's
between-
a prick too, I guess that's the
Yeah.
point.
What's the
the point.
difference between these two? Who? Darcy. and-
Darcy and Bingley.
Sure. Give us a little breakdown.
One of them is played by Matthew McFadden.
Whoa.
Yep, whatever.
Whatever it is, yeah.
You don't know who that is?
I haven't seen the movie.
He's from Succession.
So, like, the lads, right?
Just the fellas.
The fellas, they're rich. And in this
There's a bit of
Victorian era,
prejudice, you might say.
in whatever world this is back in the past, it's like,
Victorian era.
yeah, you're only
A bit later, maybe.
as a woman, your only path is to marry a rich man, right? And so they're like, hey, you should marry this fella because he's rich.
Which one's that?
Bingley, I
Okay.
believe. They're like, hey, if you
Bingley.
marry him, his dad said that you can have this property and you guys can live on it.
Big marriage, big planned wedding, and you're like, whoa, this is perfect. Arranged marriage, my life's sorted.
Yeah. And Keira Knightley's like, you're having a bloody laugh. This guy's I hate this guy.
I'm 17
Bloody
in a sex
gimp.
scene. Are you having a bloody laugh?
She's like, this guy's a prick or something.
Bloke's a gimp.
I'm in love actually, and I'm 17 kissing a 28-year-old. Are you having a laugh?
Is that legit? Fuck.
But yeah, then like Mr. Darcy's like, yeah, I don't even care. I don't like you either. And she's like, yeah, I hate you. You suck. And they're both really rude. And like the whole thing is like, oh, they're like both mean. And like they say it how it is rather than everyone just pretending to be like what should happen.
Yeah.
And then they get together or something. I actually don't remember a lot of Pride and Prejudice. In 12th grade, I was
What's
like,
that in American schooling?
What?
Last year of school.
Senior?
I was trying to relate it.
okay. In 12th grade, I was in like, I started the year in like the highest English class there is.
Nerd.
And so, but like, it was the sort of thing where on the last day of 11th grade, you have one class to like meet the teachers, whatever. And they said, here's Pride and Prejudice, read it over the break. And you have to do a chapter summary for every single chapter.
Holy shit.
And so I was like, fuck this. And so I went home and I did that, right? And I showed up on day one with chapter summaries of every chapter in the book. And I'm in the fucking nerd class. And everyone else was like, yeah, no one did that. And she's like, all right, we can read it in class.
Holy shit.
And I was like,
Get scammed.
I was like, I'm not doing this. So I dropped English class because the other class was watching Donnie Darko.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I was like, I would way rather watch Donnie Darko than read Pride and Prejudice again.
Yeah.
So yeah, I dropped class and watched Donnie Darko.
Nice.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah.
I've got another book. It's called Piranesi. It's about it's like this researcher into other dimensions vanishes, and then you're following this person who wakes up in a liminal space, and is trying to figure out who they are and why they exist and where they are and what's going on. So really, like it's so hard to describe without spoiling it.
Yeah.
But it's just a really fascinating read, and it's like the sense of discovery and the sense of like journey in it is really, really interesting. And really
What did you say it was called?
Piranesi.
How do you spell that?
Piranesi.
Whoa, one S.
Yeah, crazy plot twist.
Yeah, one S.
Yeah.
Why is that a plot twist?
I was like, this is such a
Double
boring
S.
bit, and then it was like a plot twist at the end.
Why is that a plot twist?
I was just thinking double S for sure.
Yeah, I was thinking SSY.
You were locked into double S's.
SSI I was going for.
You were? Well, you would have been close.
Yeah.
Anyway, I read another book. I'd also recommend Sapiens by someone, Yuval someone. I forget his last name.
Sapiens, no homo.
And it's about, it covers pretty much the whole Anthropocene.
Classic.
And like,
What's an Anthropocene?
the Anthropocene is the period of the universe or the world, I guess, where humans have had notable effects on the planet. So like,
Climate change?
yeah, but like from
Like
the
this
point,
podcast.
from the point,
True.
that we do fall in the Anthropocene,
Yeah.
but it's from the point that we can look back and be like, humans existed, like all the way back to like our fossil records, I guess.
Right.
To like the first human existing is the Anthropocene, and like
Right.
us having an impact on the planet and changing its, I don't know, building a hut in Africa would be the first point of the Anthropocene if you believe in evolution.
Yeah.
Baby girl, I'll be your Anthropocene. Come to my crib and put your hand on my peen.
Whoa.
What do you think of that?
Get out the camera, we be making a scene.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Huh?
I don't really like pain. Sorry. The word
like
pain
pain?
is really, yeah.
Like this.
Yeah,
Penis.
flicking the bean. So
Yeah.
done, but the word
Flicking the
pain,
bean,
really.
yeah.
Sorry. Yeah. Another book, guys.
Yeah, sorry, keep talking about books.
You
You read the Bible?
No, I haven't read the Bible.
It's pretty good, actually. Based on true events.
Yeah.
Some may
Says
say.
who?
Says the Bible, dude.
That's the reference.
Little
No one will
inside
get.
joke.
Little inside joke.
Yeah, no one will understand.
It's all right. There's about 2 people watching this at this point.
Says who? Punk. You see? Have you seen Al Pacino's autobiography?
No.
That's the one book I got the other day. Haven't started reading it yet.
Oh, is that all you have
You
to
guys,
say about
you
it?
guys check that one out and let me know if it's good or not.
There was one more like, A Secret History by Donna Tartt. Amazing book.
Okay.
Really I loved it. It was like a group of friends meet in this like really upper class New England university where they're all studying like ancient literature, and they've got this like wacky teacher who's all like,
Like Magic School Bus.
I don't know. I haven't seen Magic School Bus.
Oh.
When I say wacky teacher, he's like,
Harry Potter.
he comes in and he's like, I'm not going to teach you guys, but teach yourselves. Like, this is new.
An awful teacher.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, he's a bit awful. And then they get
one
up to
thing
some.
he has
You guys fucking do it.
They're all weird, and there's a bit of a. I don't want to spoil it.
Spoiler.
They
bro.
get a weird. I don't want to spoil it for. If you're interested, I would highly recommend reading The Secret History.
Spoiler warning for this Donna Tartt movie.
The sick
Yeah.
book.
Donatello.
I would skip about 20 seconds ahead if you want to read it, because it's really, really good.
20 seconds ahead. Skip now. Quick.
There's a lot of
Quick, you're running out of time.
The twins that you meet have incest.
Awesome.
And they'd like been
What?
revealed they've been having incest the whole time. And there was like this moment where they get into like this cult and they do drugs and then they accidentally kill someone. And then they have to
Wow.
like serve with the mental repercussions, because they all get away with it because they're rich, but they have to like serve with the mental repercussions of murdering someone.
Damn.
And it's all about like this one. What was that, 20 seconds?
Yeah, that was.
Oh, welcome back, guys. I would no longer talk about that book, but it was really
Definitely
good.
wasn't incest.
What the
There's no incest in this book, guys. I promise.
Don't worry.
What the hell? Yeah, no, cool. Anyway, those are my books.
awesome.
I'll talk more about books because I like reading. I'm reading at the moment a book called what's it called?
Podcasting for dummies.
Yeah. Maybe you should read it. Bro.
It was something dopamine. It's like cheating dopamine or something like that, and it's about like stop using social media for your dopamine sort of intake, and learning about manipulation and how devices and social media and
How to
people
manipulate
online
people.
manipulate you.
That's cool. Man,
Yeah.
that's really cool.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
I read. You ever read Animal Farm?
Yep. Have you read 1984?
I have. That's the first one I've got here.
Oh, really? Good job. John's in
Yeah.
this. Talk us through, John. This is your book now.
George Orwell.
George Orwell, yep.
Wrote it.
1984. Big Brother.
Yep, indeed.
Double think.
It's not like those British lads in the house
It's
having
not
sex with,
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, whatever.
Spoilers.
Big Brother. No, it's like, yeah.
What
the
is
fuck?
What the fuck?
There was a dude on a Elytra that just flew by.
Hero Brian,
Sorry,
possibly?
Hero Brian.
Is that what is 1984 about? Because I feel like people make jokes of like this is 1984. Can you tell me, John, what it's about?
Okay. So,
It's like just over surveillance, like dystopian future. It was written in 1948, so they flipped the last two numbers. Like, this is what the world's going to be like in 1984. And then it hit like 1982, and they were like, wouldn't it be really cool if we started making a movie about the book 1984 and released it in 1984?
That would be cool.
So they did do that.
It's a bad movie, though, right?
It's really weird. It's really strange, but it's all right.
it wouldn't work as a movie.
Yeah, it's a bit. Yeah,
It's a very book. Like, the story is very leans itself into like imagination and literature. The whole idea, it kind of like is against the morals of 1984 to turn it into a movie. Because a big part of 1984 is our main character works at a place where they're rewriting history or like reimagining books and newspapers and stuff. So there's one of the major plot points is this society that they're living in is at war with like, I think it's called like East Eurasia or something like that.
Okay.
And they're like, we're at war with East Eurasia. We hate them. We've always been at war with them. And then like halfway through, it's like, wait, no, we're at war with West Eurasia. We've always been at war with West Eurasia. And it's like they have to go back through and change all the history and make it so like they've always been at war. And also like all the books, they change what they're about and they rewrite a new language and rewrite all the books.
That's crazy.
So it's like
the whole idea is like with power you can just change.
You can
reality.
change anything, yeah.
Yeah, and like the iconic kind of, again, spoilers for 1984, I guess.
Yeah, I'm going to go read it, actually.
It's really good,
Okay.
yeah.
Well,
If you want-
the big thing that comes from it is the 2 + 2 = 5 meme.
Yeah.
That's the whole like.
That's a 1984 reference?
Yeah.
Yeah, like the whole thing is like.
It's
something that's obvious.
if you control the system and convince enough people, then it is the case.
or if you like,
It
and,
becomes true.
and for the people that are like, it obviously doesn't equal 5.
Yeah.
You can just or you can kill them or you can torture them until they say
It is.
it does equal 5.
And
Very interesting.
if you do want to like read it or listen to it, I highly recommend the free audiobook that you can get for 1984 with Andrew Garfield,
Whoa,
who
what?
voices the main character. You've got Tom Hardy, who voices Big
I
Brother.
thought you were going to say Tom Holland.
Yeah, I was going to say this.
Way
Tobey
cool.
Maguire.
So you got Tom Hardy voices Big Brother. What's that Irish fella from All
Colin
of Us
Farrell.
Strangers, who's not Paul Mescal?
Irish
He's
fella.
also in
Liam Neeson.
No. He's like
Scottish,
one of the
I
new
don't know.
generation Irish actors.
Oh, Barry Keegan.
No. The third one. There's one
Keegan.
more. He's in that Phoebe Waller-Bridges TV show that she wrote.
Fleabag.
Oh,
Fleabag.
he's the priest?
in
Right.
Fleabag.
Oh, the priest.
He voices another guy in it. And it's really spectacular. I listened to it while I was in Europe, and it's like only a couple hours long. It's a short.
I don't
book.
know if I like audiobooks that like people voice the characters. Like I like someone
Really?
just reading it.
It's really good though.
Okay.
It's like really good.
My favorite audiobook
Because
is
most of 1984 is all dialogue. It's very rare. Like there's very little descriptive language used. Anyway, sorry.
Oh, I was just going to say my favorite audiobook is Party for Pooh Part 1 read by some British lad. But it's
Stephen
like
Fry.
it's not Stephen Fry. I wish it
Classic
was.
Stephen Fry.
No, but it's a Winnie the Pooh book. And I used to listen to it as a child a lot. And I still listen to it. I've got it on my phone.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah.
My favorite audiobook is the full Harry Potter series narrated by Stephen Fry.
Stephen Fry. You know what my favorite part of the book is?
What's this? Yep. Come on.
My favorite part is the end. And you know what? That's the end of this episode. That's
This is
crazy.
like an audiobook for our minds.
This is kind of like an audiobook. Yeah, we're actually reading off a script for audio listeners.
Yeah.
This is a book. If you want to buy the book, DM us.
This
We'll
is all scripted.
Yeah, episode 25 will sell a retrospective script. All our scripts from all these episodes.
We'll post a Cash App, and if you want the script of
Does
the
Cash
book,
App work in Australia?
send us. I don't know. Send us money. Send us in a post in an envelope.
We've made that joke before.
If we get enough money, we'll fly out Jock's close friend Stephen Fry to be guest on the
My
podcast.
close
Yeah,
friend. Me and
that
Stephen
would be
Fry,
sick.
we still actually talk. I
Yeah.
sent him a letter the
Really?
other day. He talked back.
Really?
Yeah. You go online. You go Stephen Fry AI, and he's just there all the
Wow.
time. It's crazy. I don't know how they get him there, but he's always there. To
AI
talk.
stands for always interested. That's Stephen.
Yeah.
That's Stephen.
That's
That's
Stephen
Stephen
Fry.
Fry. That's how
Yeah.
I've known him. Always
Classic
interested.
Stephen.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Thanks, guys.
This is it. Thanks for listening.
I hope you enjoyed
Yeah.
the Minecraft parkour. as
Follow
well.
us on Instagram. Like us
email.
on YouTube. Send us an
Please follow
email.
us on Blue Sky.
Blue Sky.
as well.
Are we actually on Blue Sky?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll have to find it. It's under a different username. And
Yeah,
we
it's
post
hidden.
Always.
horrendous shit.
Post
You have to find
everything.
it.
So much.
It's crazy. It's
Yeah.
all our
Yeah.
thoughts. Every thought we ever have.
That's
True.
awesome.
I'm posting right now.